What's going on, everyone? I am back with another review today, and this time I am reviewing the Tribit Flybuds1. So I'm actually going to stop talking for just a second, and one of the biggest features, in my mind anyways, of these particular truly wireless headphones is the fact that they are IPX8. They say waterproof, but it's water resistant. So, it's just a, regular glass of water, and we got music playing. This is one of the buds. I'm going to throw the other one in too, but we got some music playing. I don't want to play too long, but just so you guys can hear that they're actually working. And we're going to go ahead and put that to the test. So while I'll actually throw this over here, and let's turn it so you guys can see the earbuds there. So while I'm talking about these earbuds, we're going to go ahead and let those guys hang out in some water for a little bit, because IPX8, after all, is, full submersion in water for at least 30 minutes. I want to say it's supposed to be more, but at least 30 minutes. So hopefully I'm not talking that long. So let's kind of get into it. I did an unboxing video for these some time ago. So if you guys haven't checked that out and you want to know what comes in the box, all that kind of stuff, I'll leave a link up. I think it's over here. Yeah. So I'll leave a link up in this general area, so you guys can check that video out, and it goes over all the stuff that comes in the box. But for right now, we're just looking at an empty case because the buds are in there. I'll do a quick once over on the case. The case is kind of thick. It's meant to be a little bit more rugged, a little bit more durable, and I have a couple comparisons here. These aren't AirPods, but they are basically the exact same size case. So just so you guys can see a little comparison there as far as case size goes, and then it's not this fully scientific representation, but just so you could see about how thick the case is roughly. I mean, you can fit the AirPods in there pretty easily. And I have my handy little wireless charging brick here, and let's go ahead and put that on there, and let's see. There you go, it's charging up. So wireless charging works. The one other gripe I do have about this case is I don't know when it's fully charged if the lid is closed. I like to be able to glance somewhere on the outside of the case and know how much charge I have or don't have. Case out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to sound quality. They favor the low end a little bit more than anything else. So the bass is good. The bass is nice and punchy. It's deep and you can feel it. These are amazing watching movies. I absolutely love watching action type movies with these. And then if you like bass heavy music, or a little bit more bass heavy music, rap, R&B, EDM, trap, those sorts of things, be fantastic. The low end, nice, punchy, like I said. It does creep into the mids a little bit, so it does muddy the mids a little bit. It's not crazy and it's not overbearing, but it is there, it's present. In a way, it does kind of take away from the highs a little bit. The highs won't smack you in the face, which I actually like, but they do feel a little brought back. They're not really right to the front, which, may or may not be to your taste. But that's as far as the sound quality goes. Now, I do want to talk about latency, and if you've watched any of my Bluetooth videos, you will know that I have my own scale for judging latency. I call it the Kung Fu scale. If you don't know about it, I'll give you a brief rundown real quick. It is basically a scale of 1, which is minimal to no latency, to Kung Fu, which is that's the scale. I am happy to say across the devices that I was able to test with, they are all right at that 1, so right at 0 latency, or very, very non-noticeable latency across no matter what I was watching, whether it was YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, any kind of streaming service that I was able to test with. I didn't have any issues at all, so that is absolutely freaking-tastic. Battery life on these, they say 6 hours per charge, and then the case gives you an extra 24, so 30 hours total playtime. And in my testing, I was getting right around that 6 hour mark. When I'm watching movies, I was getting a little bit less battery life with these just because I'm listening to them a little bit louder just so I could hear those explosions and things like that. But I was probably sitting at about 5 hours and 15 minutes to 5.5 hours with or of playtime with these. So the 6-hour claim I think is accurate. So it is time to go ahead and take these guys out. So what I'm looking for when I pull them out is I am hoping that they basically are still working and they're still functional. I got them. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and shake these off. We're gonna dry them off just a little bit with the towel, and I am gonna go ahead and throw these back in my ears, and they are working. And just so you know, I was playing music the whole time. This song is just about over, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait till the next song starts, and then I'll hold it up to the mic. Hopefully I don't hold it too long so that you guys, so I don't get a copyright claim, but there you go. I mean, they're working. I think that's a win as far as that goes. One last thing. I know a lot of you guys like to listen to one earbud at a time and leave the other one charging. There is absolutely no problems if you have them both in your ear and then you take one out, throw it in the case. There's no stutter or anything like that. But when you take that other one out of the case and put it back in your ear, as they're reconnecting to each other, there is a slight pause in your music as they reconnect. And that kind of brings me on to my next point, and probably my last point of the video, is these earbuds are, they built them ambidextrously. So basically, they do have L and R on them to differentiate between right and left. But basically what that means is you could put the left one, which is this one. I don't know if you could see that. There you go, there's your L. So you could put your left one in your right ear, and this is my right ear, and then you could take your right one and put it in your left ear, and it's the exact same sound as putting your left one, or it doesn't matter. And I actually did that. I was mowing the lawn once and got them turned around, and it didn't really matter too much. You guys have any questions about these particular truly wireless earbuds? Go on and leave them down in the comment section. I will do my best to get to them as quickly as I possibly can. Other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Please, 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 if you are watching this during this global pandemic that we are having, please wear your masks. It is a help to everybody around you. Trust me. I'm out. Later.